That was close. Hello drone racers, I'm Mark, and today on Drone Racer 101 we're going to test some props for the Hawk5 by EMax. Everybody's wondering, what are the best props? The avians that it come with are pretty good if you like that, but we want to see, how about some others? Dal props, Gemfans, let's try them all. So here's the deal. Sometimes the way you have things worked out in your head and the way they happen in reality aren't quite the same. I had planned on flying all three of these props exactly the same. I had the course kind of laid out in my head, what I wanted to go through, how I wanted to go through the woods and things. By the time I got to actually recording this point, it was about 4 hours into the day, and I had kind of forgotten all of that. So I just go out and fly them. If you want to see all of them fly, great. I got a pretty good feeling of which ones I like and which ones I don't from this. However, it's not nearly as scientific as I would like it to be. If you want to see the whole ordeal of what happened before this, it's actually going to be posted as a vlog, a first try at a vlog. We're going to kind of see how it goes. It's going to be terrible, and I'm going to just put that on my Patreon page until I get that process figured out and get a couple in to see if it's something I like doing or not. So if you want to see that and tell me if it sucks or not, you can do that on Patreon. Otherwise, I've got the full flight coming up of each of the props, so you can see them all. It's not super exciting, but it's one where you can just kind of see, and then you can decide for yourself which ones of these might be best for you. I didn't try them all. I'd love to take 15 props out there and try them all over a course being exactly the same. Not what this is, but hopefully it's useful. First up, we've got the Gemfan 5152s. Now I'll say I am not usually a big fan of these props, but we're gonna give them a shot because I think these motors can handle some aggressive props, which we have seen from the avians.
Yes.
Pretty fast on these.
Where is it?
Pretty maneuverable. I need a little more camera angle. They're eating the batteries pretty hard though. Let's see, what are we at? 30 seconds. Everybody's on the other side right now, so I'm okay going through here. I don't know about the control with them. Pretty good stopping power though. Ooh, rates are high on this. Yep, actually plenty of flight time in the end. At full throttle, it pulls on them really hard. But if I stay off full throttle, it's pretty good. Where did they go? There they are. Yep, oh, I don't want to bother the dog. Time to come land this one anyway. Flight time, it did really well. It had a little problem at full throttle, but it kept going with as much as I was giving it, much as my ability. I need to give it a little more camera angle still. How was that for a landing though? Look at that, right here, right there. It doesn't get much better than that. So next up, I've got some KingKong 5051 props. I don't hear many people talk about these, but they're pretty aggressive still, so we'll see how they go. So here we go. These are with the KingKong 5051s. And I actually can't change my camera pitch right now because I don't have the right tools. Let's get used to them out here. Oh, these do not feel nearly as fast. I wonder if they're more maneuverable. Gosh, these just don't seem as good at all.
Did he crash the quadcopter into the tree?
No. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if these blades are on good. Let's come back and see. So they're not turning at all. Because they're so tall, I see a lot of it in the camera angle, or in the camera view. I don't really like that. Let's try it again though. Now that I know, I was afraid they were spinning, but they weren't. So they'll go, they pull the battery down the same way, but maybe even faster, which kind of makes sense with how aggressive they look. You thought these were going to be the best? Yeah, these, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of them at the moment. They just seem to draw more power without much gain. Huh. There's going to be a little bias here just because as I fly longer, I get more comfortable with these trees. So I should feel better with the ones that I've been flying a lot longer. I haven't been out here in a year. I miss these trees. Someday I'm going to lose a quadcopter in them. But not today. Why do I say things like that out loud? There we go. So it's good. It's pretty quick. Somebody, a better pilot than I, could be a whole lot faster in here. Whew, that was close. No. You are going to stay away from the trees. So I don't know. They feel good in the trees. In the open, they don't seem as good. That was close. Land now. Holy cow, that battery is dead. I might have puffed that lipo just a little bit. I was not expecting it to be
That hot?
well. Props just pull really hard. Okay, one more set. Last up we have the Dal Cyclone 5046s. These are not nearly as aggressive as the others, but will that be better or worse? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Okay, Cyclone 4060s. You think that one's the fastest? I think the first one was the fastest too, which is weird because I'm not usually a big fan of those props. You think this is the second fastest? Yeah, I think it's faster than the last ones. Okay. I gotta land these though because my goggles are fogging up. Go back out.
Exhaust port is marked and locked in.
Huh. Lot longer flight time with these. A lot longer. Wow, yeah, because it's still going. Huh. All right. Oops. That was it. Don't worry, we found it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have seen any of that. So, of the three props that we tried, my favorite was the Dal 5046s. I want to try 5050s or 5051s from Dal on it, but I like the little bit longer flight time, the little bit less stress on the model. For the type of flying I'm doing, I mean, I was not flying through everything here fast. Watching the footage back, like, it looks really slow to me, but whatever. It was fun, and now that it's warm, we'll get a little more practice and zip through there. By the end of the year, we'll be zipping through that woods a lot faster. But for now, I like the 5046s. The Gemfans I liked a lot too. I have not historically been a fan of the Flash 5152s, but I like these. They did well. They were probably the fastest. Aiden thought these were faster, but I think these were probably faster. And maybe we'll try this all again with the radar gun just to see which one's the fastest. But I wasn't really concerned about speed today. It was more about maneuverability control in the woods. I didn't care for the KingKongs. I've liked the 5040 KingKongs, mainly because they were my first unbreakable prop, but they really were compared to what I came from. I didn't like these at all. I didn't like how tall they were. I didn't like the way they performed. I didn't like what they did to the battery at the end. I should have paid more attention. That was mostly my fault, but I'll blame the props. No, I won't blame the props. That was all my fault. But they just didn't seem as good all around. So there you go. There's just a small sampling of what this can do on a couple different types of props. So the Hawk5 is amazing. Out of the box, it's definitely one of the best you can get. I don't know that it's absolutely my top pick because it's a racer. It is designed to go out and be a hardcore racer. And despite the name of the channel, this is a racing 101. Like, let's get in the air and race around your yard. And then maybe someday you'll find my secret Drone Racer 436 channel. That's not a thing. But if you found this useful, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what else you want to see tried. I've got a huge pile of different props here that I can try other things. If you want to see some specific, I may have them. Do you like the combination of the openness and the woods, or do you want to see it with the radar gun or my GPS speed tester? You tell me. But until next time, remember,
I got it. We both won.